On this Martin Luther King Jr. holiday, it is important to remember exactly why we celebrate.
Just as I have a dream that my four little children will one day live in a nation where they
save discount prices on furniture and knickknacks.
That's right, folks. It's our Martin Luther King Jr. Day Furnitures. Extravaganza here at MALK, that's mattress settees, loungers, and knickknacks. This MALK Day, we're making dreams come true one couch at a time. Check out these deals. I have a seat. Recliners starting at just $199. Perfect for relaxing and reflecting. Martin Luther king-sized beds. King-size beds at freedom-worthy prices. Shelf the hate. Bookshelves for only $99 to hold all your books on equality and peace. Don't miss our doorbuster specials. Dining tables big enough for everyone to have a seat at the table. Sofas so comfy you'll have a dream and a nap. This sale is too good to delay. Just like progress, it won't wait. Come on down to MLK. Mattresses, loungers, and knickknacks this weekend. Let's honor Dr. King by saving big and sitting comfortably while dreaming of a better tomorrow.
Our expert movers will handle your delivery with Obamacare.
As for deliveries, they're
free at last, free at last. Thank God Almighty, we are free at last.
Peace, love, and great deals await.
Please note, I really love Martin Luther King Jr. This is a joke about how stores commercialize his namesake every year.
Welcome to Snark TV, a sketch network created by dudes who grew up, but not mentally. We were raised on cartoons, chaos, and being told you'll grow out of this. We didn't. Here we turn bad ideas into sketches, meetings into bits, and maturity into a suggestion. If you're looking for deep, thoughtful comedy, you're in the wrong place. This is low-brow, high-confidence nonsense for people whose bodies aged but brains called in sick. Snark TV. You've been warned.
Get ready for the sketch network for absurd and ridiculous knuckleheads. Or Snark TV!
TV.
TV.
Total Film
Welcome back, everybody, to Total Film Recall, the show where we dive deep into Hollywood's biggest films and give you the honest truth. I'm Horace Manley, and with me, as always, is the one and only Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Thank you, Horace. I am here to pump up your movie opinions.
Yeah, I've told you many times before, that's not how you pronounce my name. It's Horace Manley. Anyway, today we're reviewing the critically acclaimed courtroom drama, A Few Good Men, starring Tom Cruise and Jack Nicholson.
I want the truth! You can't handle the truth!
What'd you think, Arnold? I'm sorry, Arnold. Was there a problem?
Yes, there was a huge problem. The movie is subpar.
Subpar? What does subpar mean? Like the bottom of an animal's foot?
Subpar. I said subpar.
Oh, subpar. Really? It's considered a masterpiece of legal drama.
No, listen to me, Horace. The movie had no explosions, no choppers, and Tom Cruise is yelling, "You can't handle the truth," like a little baby. I could handle the truth and a machine gun. Let me show you what it would look like if I was in the movie.
I want the truth!
You can't handle the truth. You don't want the truth because deep down in places you don't talk about at parties, you want me on that wall. You need me on that wall.
There's definitely a difference. energy in the movie.
Now picture it with lots of guns and big explosions.
Arnold, it's a courtroom drama. They don't typically have explosions and machine guns in it.
That's the problem, Horace. Imagine me in the movie. Instead of Cruise, I burst into the courtroom and say, "You can't handle the truth," because I'm holding it in my bare hands.
See, I'm not sure that that's quite the vibe that they were going for when they made the movie.
And Nicholson, please, he's good, but he's not me. When he says, "You can't handle the truth," I would say, "Yes, I can," and I'll bench press it.
Arnold, the movie is about nuances of military law, ethics, and power struggles.
Exactly. You put me in there, suddenly it's about justice and biceps. Instead of arguing in court, I could just lift the gavel and say, "Case dismissed." Boom.
Well, that certainly would be a different approach.
Also, why do they do so much talking? I would solve the whole thing in 10 minutes. I walk in, say, "Where's the truth?" and boom, I find it.
That's not how investigations work, Arnold.
Then I carry Jack Nicholson out of the courtroom on my shoulders while dramatic music plays. Maybe a chopper swoops in for good measure.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but that sounds amazing!
Exactly. Every movie's better with me in it. A few good men, more like a few good biceps. Hasta la vista, courtroom drama.
And on that note, I think we'll wrap it up before Arnold here rewrites cinema history entirely. Join us next time on Total Film Recall, where we'll review another classic. Hopefully without heavy artillery suggestions.
Total Film Recall!
Long ago, before food blogs and cooking shows, before anyone knew what expiration dates were, brave and slightly reckless humans made the strangest discoveries in the name of hunger. Through trial, error, and probably a few stomach aches, humanity has unlocked the secrets of food. Some amazing, some questionable, and some that make you wonder if we should have just stuck to berries. Welcome to Who Ate That First, the show that celebrates history's bravest and possibly most reckless food pioneers. We now take a look back in history to important food discoveries.
Brother, I've made the most glorious of discoveries. White is a gift from the trees themselves.
Oh no. Last time you said that, we all got sick from those magic berries.
That was an accident, and I regret nothing. But this is different. Just watch.
Looks like tree snot.
Ah, but it is the sweetest tree snot that you will ever taste, brother.
You just licked a tree?
No. I saw a squirrel chewing a maple tree and looking very pleased with itself. So I thought, wounded caterpillar, that squirrel knows something. So I cut the tree and the juice came out.
So you stole a squirrel's secret.
Nature belongs to all, my friend. But listen, if you boil it down, it gets even better. Thick, golden, and sweet, I call it tree sauce.
That is the worst name I have ever heard.
Fine. How about syrup?
That sounds slightly less horrible. But what do we do with it?
Why, we pour it on food, corn cakes, meat, anything. I even tried dipping my hand in it. Sticky, but delicious.
So your great discovery is that trees cry deliciousness.
Precisely. Now help me collect more before the squirrels realize what we're up to.
The fact that you are still alive amazes me. And clothes were invented generations ago. Put on some pants!
3 presidents, 1 House, 0 chance of peace. To help pay off the national debt, America's most decorated and debated leaders have agreed to spend the summer living together in a house with only 1 fridge, 1 TV remote, and 0 patience for each other. Welcome to White House Rule.
Living with Joe and Donald this summer has been an experience. Joe's always misplacing his sunglasses, and Donald keeps insisting on installing gold-plated faucets in the shared bathroom.
I bring the ratings. Everyone knows it. Without me, this place would be a snooze fest. I even suggested we film our debates and call it The Apprentice Presidential Edition. They laughed, but I know a good idea when I see one.
Man, sharing a house with Barack and Dawn, it's like a never-ending debate club. Barack's all about, let's discuss our feelings, and Dawn's like, let's build a wall around the fridge. And me? I'm just trying to figure out who keeps moving my damn ice cream.
You know, fellas, breakfast is the most important meal of the day. Michelle and I always made sure the girls ate healthy.
Fake news. Everyone knows the best breakfast is a McMuffin, all right? Greatest sandwich ever made. Biden, you agree, right? You love fast food.
Listen, Jack, back in Scranton, we didn't have McMuffins. We had eggs straight from the hen, no funny business. My dad used to say,
oh, here we go, another Scranton story. Is it about corn pop?
No, man, this one's about toast.
They need me. Without me, who would they have to talk about? Seriously? I'm the glue holding this place together, baby. And believe me, it's the best glue. Tremendous glue.
It was a tough summer, especially with some of the ridiculous arguments.
You're so old, your first car was a covered wagon.
You're so old, George Washington cut down your Christmas tree.
Oh, yeah? Well, you're so old, you have hieroglyphics on your driver's license.
Well, you're so old, you bought your first car from Fred Flintstone.
You're so old, when you were young, rainbows were black and white.
And you're so old, you had a sundial as a watch.
You're so old, you have an autographed copy of the Bible.
And you're so old, the candles cost you more money than the actual birthday cake itself.
Hey, you're so old that you knew Burger King when he was just a prince?
But you're so old that watching the movie Jurassic Park brought back memories of your childhood.
Would you both chillax? I just asked who remembers renting movies from Blockbuster. And I'm not cleaning up this fucking mess.
They say I'm hard to live with. Fake news. Barack's always reading these big books with no pictures, and Sleepy Joe, always napping. I bring the energy, the class. I even suggested we rename the house Mar-a-Lago North. They didn't go for it. That's just sad.
You know, sometimes the arguments around here are just really bizarre, man. Barack's the peacekeeper. He's always mediating. Like when Don wanted to hang a giant portrait of himself in the foyer, Barack suggested we put it in the garage instead. Compromise, man. It's what makes this country great.
If I had a nickel for every time Biden is not wearing pants, then I may have only filed bankruptcy 5 times. I'm kidding. I still would have filed bankruptcy 6 times, but I'd be a whole lot richer.
At the end of the day, we're just 3 guys trying to coexist. It's a reminder that even with our differences, we can find common ground. Like agreeing that Joe should probably stop trying to cook chili at 3 a.m. You put aluminum foil in the toaster? Are you trying to cook breakfast or summon Thor?
This is worse than Hillary's emails. What were you cooking? A napalm sandwich?
Did we solve the national debt crisis? No. Did we create some of the best political memes of all time? Abso-fucking-lutely. Tune in next season when we send these 3 to survive in a tiny apartment with Bernie Sanders. White House Rules. Only on Snark TV.
Snark TV. Our comedy is 100% gluten-free and 66.7% legally questionable. Now for our sponsors of this episode. First, Ultra White Toothpaste, because your coffee addiction is showing. You may love coffee, you may love wine, but you may also love not looking like you chew on highlighters for fun. That's why you need Ultra White Toothpaste. Now with 300% more whitening power than whatever that sad tube in your bathroom is doing. Ultra White, because yellow only looks good on bananas. ZapNet Wi-Fi, because now you're lagging behind in real life. Ever feel like your Wi-Fi is as slow as you are mentally? Then get ZapNet, the internet that won't turn your life into a badly dubbed movie. After all, why be a loser on 2 levels? I'm talking to you, buddy. ZapNet, because buffering belongs in the past, friend. Finally, the Sparks dating app, lowering your standards 1 swipe at a time. Finding love is hard, but settlings? That's where Sparks comes in. Because soulmates are just 2 people who agreed they're too tired to keep swiping.
That's all, folks.